Good day, good evening, good morning to you guys, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters. This show, the universal significance of 12, 13 is the center. Yes, welcome. This is the Stickman Show, because it's turtle time. Alive in the garden, Saigon. It's now. Ultimate, always now. They call me Rodney Josephson. That's my YouTube channel if you want to check it out, 3041. So before we get into it, just got to relax, you know. I sit out here maybe, depends, maybe 20, 30 minutes a day sometimes, and just vegetate with the plants to get in balance, you know, so I can get messages from the Stickman. The Stickman can't talk, so he asked me to speak for him. So these are the revelations of the Stickman, and I'm just the mouthpiece. Yeah, so just you gotta balance yourself out, guys. Relax. Stop watching all those videos and movies and scrolling and stuff like that. Every once in a while is fine, but 10 hours a day, 8 hours a day of doing that, I think, I don't know. That's why I come out here and vegetate, because I can seek the inner peace. Anyhow, because I want to get my beauty sleep tonight. Let's begin. So we got to a shadow there, I hope not. The shadow knows. Yeah. Anyway, I think the camera's doing good. So I have drawn the center here. Now there are 12 lines coming from it, like a pizza, I guess. I did a video some weeks ago about the wonders of 7. So here's the wonders of 12, but it's actually 13. And we'll see that when we get into the video. Yeah, we'll see when we get into the video. So I have here like 6 sections, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the 7th is this. Oh, what a coincidence. So the mathematical, geometric, and structural foundations. So again, as I've mentioned in other videos, solely going on mathematics, geometry, astrology, specific, your angel number, and seeing your angel number everywhere, you're getting misguided. The idea is that you have to find all the information within yourself, that inner balance. Now, going down these different rabbit holes, thinking that it's all over there, or oh, there it is over there. No, it's right here and everywhere. That's the revelation the Stickman told me. Because all is one and one is all. Seek within, for the world is without. And this is the monad, as I've drawn before. We have the so-called center, if you want to call it center. But the origin. And I have these lines here as expansion, contraction, like breathing, from both sides of the monad, or God, or whatever you want to call the all and nothing. So in the first section here, 3 times 4 is divine Trinity. The Trinity. And we have, that's the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Or I am, you are, and he is the Father as one, as I say. Or you are and I am, he is the Father as one. But it's only one. Oneness. Okay, so the Holy Trinity is 3 times 4, which would be the classical elements. Remember the classical elements, right? And complete structural of can you read it? It's too dark. A completed structural of the physical elements. So that's the complete structure of the physical elements. 3 times 4, which would be 12. And when that's complete, you go to higher dimensions. Higher dimensions. It means you're out of the physical abyss. Um, 12 sphere. Sorry, no, I'm not sorry. 12 equal spheres around 13th central sphere. So we have the 12 elements around the central 13th sphere. That's out of the first section. Okay. The second section, astronomy, time, space. But before we get to before we go to that, we have the Metatron cube. Yeah, I don't know. This is what comes up when you do this research. Now, Metatron cube. I have some things about that. Lines and shapes. It just no. It's not for me. Again, these are geometric systems of explanation. But anything with a cube, I have a weird thing about it. Oh no, I mean the Stickman told me that. So we're going to the next one, astronomy, time, space. Jupiter cycle 12 years, they say. Lunar is a 12-month cycle. Daily, 12 a.m., 12 p.m. But of course, there's a 24-hour clock, right? Or the AM, PM is the yin-yang balance, I think. But remember, there's 13 lunar months. 12 solar, 13 lunar. Okay, astrological frameworks. Astrological frameworks. We have 12 zodiacs. 12 archetypes. 12 houses. 12th mystical house. So that's out of those astrological aspects. But 12 zodiacs, there's the 13th zodiac, Sophiacus, I think so. Sophiacus is the 13th. Then we have religions, mythology. Oh, sorry. I'm jumping ahead. 12 signs around the 13th. So these are the 12 signs in astrology. But there's the 13th, which is, I got it mixed up, which is Sophiacus, if you want to think of it, the 13th. Okay, that's clear. So we got the religions. We got the 12 tribes of Israel. We have the 12 apostles. So Judaism, Christianity. Then we have the 12 imams, that's Islam. We have the 12 lines of dependent, orientation. That's out of Buddhism. We have the 12 Olympians and Odin's 12 sons. That's out of Greek mythology. But remember, all those are saying there are 12, but there's the one, the 13th. It's true. Okay, so we've covered that aspect. Let's go around to this side. Esoteric, occult. Now the occult just means hidden. It doesn't mean evil or anything like that. No, it's there, but you just don't see it. So it's hidden. But when you see it, it's not hidden anymore, right? So, 12 Taurot cards. The 13th one is death. Hold on. 12, the Magna Opera, 12 sequential steps of alchemy. So 12 steps of alchemy. The 13th is the Philosopher's Stone. Okay, so that's that aspect. These are summarized. I mean, you can dig in more to it. Again, some people just focus on math. Some people focus on astronomy, or some people focus on astrology. Some people focus on tarot cards. You know. Let's go to the next one. Science, autonomy, civil society. Okay? 12 practical sciences. 12 thoracic, I don't know. Vertebrae. So this is the body. 12 ribs times 2 is 12. 12 is 24. 24 hours in a day, I think. AM, PM. Yin, yang. 12 pairs of cranial nerve. You know, that comes from the brain. So 12 pairs, that's 12 pairs, that's 24. I think, if I read that right. Okay, that's this part, the science, autonomy, and civil society is 12 jurors and a judge, 13. So again, every one of these elements always point to 13, or the center, or the master, or whatever you want to think of that as. Okay, so then we have the 13 aspects of the central source. You know, we want to call it God, the monad, the all, the nothing, the unknown one. Okay, so that's the center. And I'm going to read some more because I can't fit it all on the whiteboard. But I wrote here, the divine gateway out of the abyss. And so that will be represented down here in the pyramid, because the pyramid is in Egypt, and the abyss is Egypt, as you know, in scriptures or in a storyline. It doesn't mean Egypt is the abyss. It just means a representation using these different terms and ideas to say the abyss of Egypt, getting out of the abyss of Egypt. I know a lot of Egyptians, all cool people. So we have the pyramid, we got the seasons, 3, 6, 9, 12, and of course the 13th, which is the top of the pyramid. Then we have the 4 seasons, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have the four seasons in the center. Then we have the 4 elements in the center. So anyway, 13, or 1 plus 3 is 4, plus 1 equals 5. Okay. Now you get into this, Metatron cube and Star of David and all that, and you get upside down pyramids. Okay, whatever. It is what it is. This is the basis of the structure to finally wake up and get out of all this nonsense. Or sense, I don't know. That's what the Stickman said. I'm just interpreting it and trying to repeat it. Okay, so we're going to go into the center here. There's the yin-yang there. Yin-yang. Balance. Okay, let's go to the next. So, please. Okay, so the 13 aspects of the central source, God the monad. When 12 is gathered, 13 emerges as the monad, or God. The one, the absolute, the unmoving center. These 13 aspects define the nature of the center. Number 1, the unmoved mover, the central hub, remember the center, that allows the wheel of the universe to spin while remaining completely still itself. The monad, that's 2. The all and the nothing. The absolute singularity that contains all possibilities before they divide into pairs of opposites. Yin-yang. Now, remember, singularity in the IT world, or the IT dudes, no, they're pushing a AI robot agenda, which, no, not from where I come from. But it's a good copy anyway. 3, the conscious observer. The I am. I am hath sent me unto you, as Jesus said. The I am presence at the center of your own mind, looking out through the senses, experiencing the reality. Oh yeah, oh yeah. 4, the anchor of the present moment, the eternal now. Boy, I'm feeling the energy flowing right now. The vertical dimensions of now, cutting directly through the horizontal timeline of past and future. All in the now, brothers and sisters, as I've been telling you. Or as the Stickman has, I'm sorry. I'm not saying that. The Stickman says this stuff. The divine light, the sun, the singular source of energy that illuminates, warms, and feeds all 12 other expressions. And all the the 4 elements and all the other 12 elements too. If there wasn't sunlight here, we'd be in the dark, I think. Illuminates. Oh, that sounds like the Illuminati. Oh my. Or Lucifer. As I've mentioned before, as the Lynchman, as the Stickman said, the one that gets illuminated or sees the light is the one that's waking up. Now, if you think light is evil, then that's your problem. Then I guess dark is good. Okay. I guess we could look at that logic. But there must be the center to the light and the dark then. That's the monad. So I got you on that one. The unifier of diversity. The magnetic force that holds different colors, elements, and tribes together in a single ecosystem. All the brothers and sisters, all the elements, staying together. The 13th gate, transcendence. The hidden exit out of the repetitive matrix wheel of time into eternal life. Oh my. Eight, the Alpha and the Omega, not Omega Watch now. The Alpha and Omega, the point of origin from which the 12 emerge and the point of return where they dissolve. Remember, formation, dissolution. But for something to form, it must come from something. And when it dissolutes, it must goes back to something. The all and the nothing and the all. Breathing. The spirit over matter. Remember, first it must be the spirit, the mind, before matter. That is the ultimate truth, especially in man's world. Matter doesn't come first. The law of love. Remember, Jesus said, love thy neighbor. The underlying frequency that turns chaos into harmony and heals fragmentation, putting Humpty Dumpty back together again. You know, I've told the story of Humpty Dumpty, remember? The source of abundance, the inexhaustible well within that radiates outward into the physical world. You know, you don't have to say anything. You don't physically have to do anything. You just be, and you radiate that out. Everything gets it. And just like I'm getting from the plants behind me. Oh, I love you too, God. I don't have to say I love them because I just love them unconditionally. Sometimes I eat some of them too, and they're good. They say, "Come on, we're bringing some more for you, brother." So abundance for all, for everybody. Whatever the abundance is, it's infinite. Pure coherence. the ultimate state of total alignment, where the outer 12 completely reflect the perfection of the inner. So the world is without is a spinning wheel of 12 color signs, states, and laws. But the kingdom of heaven is within. When you drop into your center, you seek within, you find the 13th point. You find the peace that doesn't move. You know, it's like Buddha. Buddha's just sitting there, dreaming the dream of life. So, you know, brothers and sisters, the signs are everywhere. You know, I didn't mention, Jesus with the 12 apostles, 12 disciples. It doesn't matter. 12 brothers and sisters, it doesn't matter. The Last Supper, Jesus in the middle with his brothers and sisters on both sides. You know, we could probably find all kinds of religions and spiritual ideas, all with generally the same thing. So there's no difference, guys. Only from perspective. This is what the Stickman tells me. I don't know. You know, you'll have to seek within because the world's without. I mean, I really don't know. It's just an idea. It's just, he told me to say it, so I'm telling you. It's rumor and hearsay because this is just entertainment. This is entertainment purposes. So anyway, brothers and sisters, I think I covered this. I think you should check out the Wonders of Seven. I'll attach it to the end of this video. The Wonders of Seven, and you'll get that perspective. You know, that's more physical stuff generally, and so ultimately we want to rise out of the abyss and just start resonating and, you know, enjoying the moment and the plants and the people and just being. I think that's it. The ultimate. And you get what you get. You reap what you sow, as they say. So I'm going to leave it there because I want to get my beauty sleep. And I think I've been doing this for a half an hour or so. So alive, dwelling in the garden, Saigon, it's now. Ciao. Oh yeah.